Mr. Schmolke, would you please give us your full name and DOC number?
Thomas Schmolke, 342286.
Mr. Schmolke, let me explain to you our process. First, I'm going to read some information into the record, and we're going to conduct a parole interview with you, and we'll ask the warden if she has any input as to how you're doing where you are, and we'll listen to anyone who has input they'd like to speak. Your brother is on Zoom with us, Mr. Frankie Schmolke. He is present and will be speaking. Once we conduct that hearing, you'll have an opportunity to say whatever you'd want to say to the board, then we'll vote. You understand our process?
Yes.
This is the matter of Thomas J. Schmolke, DOC number 342262286, date of birth June 24th of 1976. He's a third felony offender. He is he's serving a life sentence on the charges of simple burglary, illegal possession of stolen things, and simple burglary and theft after having been adjudicated a habitual offender. Is that information, Mr. Schmolke, basically correct?
Yes, sir.
Your case has been assigned to Mr. Alvin Roche. Would you please answer any questions he might have?
Good afternoon, Mr. Schmolke. How are you?
Doing fine, a little nervous.
You're a little nervous, I can see it, but sit back, relax, and we're going to have a conversation, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Schmolke, you're currently 47 years old. You're a third felony offender, and you're sentenced as an habitual offender for theft, $500 or more, and you were sentenced to life. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have an extensive criminal history, and you haven't done very well on supervision. So tell me what was going on.
I was just growing up, sir, and got with the wrong people and made wrong decisions.
And doing those little things got you in big trouble.
Yes, sir.
Now, what have you done to rehabilitate yourself?
I've taken every class that was offered to me. I've tried to do a little rehabilitation on my own in the dorms and stuff with other inmates.
Now, Mr. Schmolke, how long have you been incarcerated?
19 and a half years.
19 and a half years, and 12 months ago, you got a write-up.
Yes, sir.
And you were sent to segregated quarters. It was serious enough that you were sent to segregated quarters for contraband. What was the contraband?
Failed drug test, sir.
And 5 months before that, in 2022, you got another contraband. What was that contraband?
Possession of drugs.
Now, I will tell you quite frankly, I understand your sentence and I understand your predicament, but I can't vote for you today because you're still committing disciplinary write-ups, very serious disciplinary write-ups. You have a drug problem. You need to talk to the warden, assistant warden, and see what you can do about that. You have an extensive criminal background. You do poor supervision. You even do poorly incarcerated. It's time to get the train on the tracks and get everything straight. So the next time you appear before this board, you'll be write-up free, you'll have substance abuse treatment, and you'll have some ammunition for us to consider releasing you. Warden, would you like to add anything?
I agree with you, Mr. Roche, that we're going to come up with a plan for him to have more programming and more treatment and stuff to try to conquer his drug habits and stuff. So I think he needs more programming. they froze.
Big time. Okay, can't do it.
Oh.
Well, at least we know the drugs.
Oh, we know.
Go ahead, it's good. Y'all can talk towards this computer.
Mr. Marabella,
Computer is.
she can hear you.
Warden, can you hear us? We can't hear you though.
Oh, God.
There we
Now
go.
you can, now we can.
You can hear me now?
We're apparently out. Are we out? Can you not see us?
I cannot see y'all at all.
We're here, so we're gonna continue on, without being able to see us.
Okay, so, I'll repeat what I was, saying to Mr. Roche about Mr. Schmolke's, drug, problem. I think that he do need more programming, and we would suggest that he go into, some type of substance abuse, long-term care. So that
We hadn't heard that part of it.
Okay.
I think Ms. Wise has a question of Mr. Schmoke.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Here.
Can you hear?
No, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
I saw the record where you had been enrolled in victim awareness and then you got removed due to excessive absences. Speak to that. What was going on?
That's when I got that write up for the contraband, ma'am, and they moved me to another camp.
Okay, okay, all right, I understand that, I understand. That's all I had, Chairman.
Thank you very much. Now we'll hear from your brother, Frankie Schmoke. I don't know if we still have him on, but,
There you are.
Mr. Schmoke, can you hear me? Mr. Frankie Schmoke, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. If you'll introduce yourself, sir, and tell us what you'd like us to know about your brother.
I was just going to say that I'm prepared that if he is paroled to take on the responsibilities of making sure that he does what he's supposed to do, attend AA meetings, get him back on his feet to where he is not offending.
Thank you, Mr. Schmoke. We're lucky to have you. Mr. Thomas Schmoke.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to say to the board before we vote?
Since I have gotten the contraband write-ups, I have been in Alcoholics Anonymous, which is the only thing offered to me right now. And I have been write-up free and drug free since then.
Thank you very much. Panel ready to vote?
Yes.
Roger?
Mrs. Bogan, based on a general disciplinary conduct that's unacceptable, you had 2 write-ups in 2022, both for contraband. Both write-ups dealt with illegal drugs, excessive criminal history, and the need for substance abuse treatment. I deny your request.
Mr. Thomas, I urge you to stay the course. You're doing well, stay the course, but I deny as well, and I urge you to reapply as soon as you're eligible. But for the reasons stated by Mr. Roche, my vote is denied, but I encourage you to continue to stay the course and reapply when you're eligible.
Mr. Schmoke, my vote likewise is to deny. I think you need some strong long-term substance abuse treatment. The warden indicates that she's going to assist you in trying to get into that. So I hope that you take advantage of that. And perhaps the next time you'll have a different verdict. Today, your request has been denied. So good luck to you.
Thank you.